Well, welcome everyone. This is Jeannie White, and it's Wine and Cheese time. Don't you just love it? I think this is great. And so for our first guest, we have Ashley-Labbate. Welcome, Ashley.
Hello, thank you. Okay, so I would like to bring to everybody's attention a growing problem that I think is being widely focused on our nation right now, and it's something that has needed to be looked at for a long time, and that is violence that occurs against healthcare workers. I'm specifically a nurse, so a lot of my perspective will be that of a nurse, but I have definitely, I've been a CNA and I've encountered it as a CNA, and I have also witnessed it against doctors. So it's not like there is necessarily anybody safe in our healthcare system from violence towards them. And for sure, with what has happened recently with the stabbings of the other nurse, a lot of people understand, will have an idea, I guess, that the ER especially is a place that can kind of promote a violent atmosphere, because anybody, anywhere can go into a hospital and seek service. I mean, if they need help, they need help. So that's just a given, and it needs to be so, but that doesn't necessarily mean that these people who work there should be constantly in fear of their health, their life, and fear of violence towards them. I specifically want to kind of bring up something that a lot of people don't think of as far as violence against nurses. There are certain areas that are definitely more indicative of violence, like psychiatric nursing or the ED, definitely for the aforementioned reasons. One of the other things, surprisingly, is, pediatric or NICU nursing. And you might be asking yourself, well, how is that a possibility? What do you mean you're abused by babies? And the simple fact is it's not our patients, unfortunately, in these cases. It's the parents, the families, or visitors, or all of the above. And that puts it in an even more difficult situation. And believe it or not, you think that this would be super black and white, but it's not, because there is a culture of acceptance of violence towards nurses if, say, in regards to a pediatric or something with a family member, okay, you say, oh, well, the family member, you just have no idea what they're going through. So, I mean, they just didn't know what they were doing. They had no intention of really harming you. And, the list can go on and on of the actual things that have been said in a career I've had and other people in their past experiences of things, where it's okay in our current culture that people aren't held accountable for when they're violent against us for A, B, C, and D. I mean, fine, if somebody has a psychiatric episode, that's going to be a given in that clientele. I guess that's the right word, because we're businesses. But it still doesn't make it okay. I mean, for the psychiatric nurse or the peds nurse or any nurse, I mean, it just does not allow this to be okay. They wouldn't